So you want to hear a war story?
I'd love to.
All right. Well, I always start with the first one. I was on my 12th mission, and we heard about the new jet aircraft that the Germans had come out with, the ME-163 and the ME-262. The 163 never became operational, but I can recall the first time we saw a 163, and it was very apparent. But it used a rocket engine that was turned off and on for 5 seconds, bloop, turn it off. And I'll never forget the day that we first saw it, and we said, what in the world is that up there? And this was on a regular mission. We were well deep up in Germany when we saw it. And from the way it was acting, because it was flying in spurts, it looked like. And we came back, we said, I wonder if that was the only 163 that we saw, and it's the only thing that we figured that we did. But that was the only time that I ever saw a 163, and they never became operational. But what did become operational was the twin-engine jet, which was the ME-262. That became operational. And on my 12th mission, we saw them a number of times before we were ever jumped by them. But on my 12th mission, we were jumped by, I don't know, I think it was either a flight of 4 or it was 2 flights of 4, I can't remember. But it was one or the other. And they came in on our bombers. And as they came in, we broke down on them. By breaking down on them, they were coming in, and we saw them, obviously, and we watched them as they came in. And their tactic was to come in at extremely high speed, go through the bomber formation, lobbing rockets and shooting, hoping they would hit something as they went through the formation, and then off, pull up, go around, make another pass, and then they were out of fuel. They had to get back in and land. That's the best they could do. But if you planned it right, you might get a 2 or a 3 second window, no more than that, because of their fast speed. And within that 2 or 3 second window, you might have an opportunity to get off a 2 or 3 second burst.
You and the escort plane.
Yes, the fighters.
Yeah.
Rarely, but sometimes it happened. Because they were shooting down a few of these ME-262s. And on this day, this is what happened. As they broke into us, we broke down. I had a wingman. And
Well,
for
I'm sorry,
just,
for those that don't know.
yeah, my wingman and myself, the element, we broke down on the 262. And there was that little window in there for 2 or 3 seconds when we got off a burst, but very fast. And he did a dumb thing, in my opinion, because from 32,000 feet, he rolls over and goes straight down. Now, that was a tactic that the 109 and the 190 pilots, German pilots, used to get away from us. All he had to do was to fly straight and level, and he separates himself. And this dummy does that.